everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. So we're going to, I guess, start a new game, and we're going to be doing Slavia's Root this episode, and probably next episode. I think we can just... Yeah, we're just gonna skip this. I think last time I said, yes, I'll come with you, so now I'll stay here. I want to see what happens. Every time it's so hard to decide on the answer. Where am I? What am I doing here? Who is she? And why does so much in my life depend on this answer? Or maybe it doesn't? It's just a dream after all. Just a dream. I have to sneeze. Oh god. I still love it. Stephanie from Lazy Town. I love that. Freaking Robbie Rotten is a legend. Yes. Yes. I wonder what that actually says. Anyways. The artwork in this game is so nice. Okay, so first we're going to reply. Oh yeah. We're going to do nothing. I'm not going to attempt.
See, I don't have it.
We're gonna... Do we take the keys? I'm just gonna take the keys. I'd better take them. I'll give them back tomorrow because who knows what happens here at night. Keep silent. Honestly speaking, I haven't read it, but I think that such literature suits her very well. We're hot. Okay, so this is day 2. There's a flowchart thing. We're going to... Oh. I guess this doesn't matter. Um. Let's go to the infirmary. What's the point of visiting the infirmary? My health is fine. Just have to visit it. Weird. Common infirmary, like my school doctor's room. Sit at the table. Okay, we're going to this. This is new. Nonetheless, I decided to go have lunch. The checklist isn't going to run away. I'll get it signed later, while my stomach clearly won't wait till dinner. With these thoughts, I entered the canteen. There was almost nobody inside. Apparently, most pioneers had lunch already. A lunch lady of impressive proportions provided me with a glorious meal of 3 dishes. A soup, ypres broth, goulash from Lavrenti Pavlovich, garnished with potatoes boiled according to the craziest fashion of Roman numerals century. I don't know what that means. The 15th century. Why did it have to be this way? Why did it have to be this way? Why did it have to be this way? And a periodic table compote. 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 Hardly a menu 5-star restaurant would envy, but I was too hungry to care. After all, compared to my usual meal of ramen or macaroni and cheese, this indeed wasn't too bad. Oh yes, I love that. I put egg in my ramen. Makes it a little healthier. I sat at the nearest table and concentrated on chewing. Well, not healthier, but a little bit more nutritious. Someone bitch slapped me. My focus was soon disturbed by my sudden mighty slap. By a sudden mighty slap on my back. I even choked. Uliana was standing in front of me with a victorious look on her face. I'll choke the life out of you one day.
Catch me if you can.
She stuck her tongue out.
You tried once and couldn't.
Alright, then I'll ambush you somewhere.
That's not fair.
Look who's talking, Miss Fairplay. I grinned.
Okay, you wait. I'll get some food and come back. We'll eat together. Wee.
I could do without such company. Better hurry up with my lunch. However, Uliana came back after just a half a minute. She had a huge roast beef on her plate and a few large boiled potatoes. Compared to my royal feast. Where did you get that?
Gotta know places.
She looked at me and grinned with all her 32 or however many she had teeth. I won't stand for this. I never was a master of pranks, and in school I often found myself on the bullied side. But I had to get back at her somehow. And what if Olga Dmitrievna finds out that you're stealing food?
I'm not stealing.
She flared up. That's what you're going to tell her. I wonder if she'll believe her? Believe you? Sorry.
And how would she know?
Well, that depends on many things.
Like what?
Uliana looked me in the eyes. My eyes are up here, Missy! I don't know why you're staring down at my dick that I don't have. Well, I mean, the character does, but I don't. Bring me a bun. A sweet one.
Where am I supposed to get it?
Well, the same place where you got all this? I pointed at her plate. She hesitated.
Alright, one bun. I promise you won't tell Olga Dmitrievna.
You have the word of a pioneer. She ran off towards the kitchen. Without hesitating, I opened the pepper box and emptied it into her drink. Ooh, damn! Just as I finished, the restless girl came back.
Here, you racketeer.
Looks like she didn't notice. Okay, now, who drinks his compote last carries trays?
Don't be silly.
Silly? Watch me.
I won't play these childish games.
Look who's talking. I smiled maliciously.
Huh. You watch me then. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god. She didn't even let me grab my glass and in one quick motion downed her drink. Second, her expression changed to that of authentic terror. Her cheeks went red and her eyes were about to pop out. She jumped from the table and rushed to the table. She jumped from the table and rushed to the table with the drinking water, spitting and yelling as she went.
You!
I decided not to wait for her and went outside, giggling to myself while finishing my bun. Oh my god. That was beautiful. I loved that. I genuinely loved that. Okay, now, okay, now we're just gonna go to the rest of the places. Oh my god. We're gonna go get the cards of Slavia, if you don't mind. Wait a minute. I think I have to... I'm going to save right here. Save. Okay. I have to make sure that we don't win Alyssa's bet. And we have to go to the bus stop afterwards. Do I have to bet with her? Let's see. I have to lose against her, so we will bet. I may regret it 100 times. Fine, I'll do it. She smiled. But if I win...
Yeah, all fair, no cheating.
Elsa turned, went up the stairs and inside the canteen. Why am I doing this? Because she can set me up regardless if she wants me to. If she wants to. Since she decided to anyway. I let out a heavy sigh and followed her through the door. Okay. A few seconds ago I thought I still had a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Alyssa's revenge for losing the bet with her. But now that hope was gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right. Coincidence. Except that I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. While there were a few dozen other pioneers standing in the room. Okay. No. skip the tutorial. Electronic was silent. Again, not in approval. We're going to skip the tournament and lose against Lena. It's frustrating to lose anyway. Where should I head to? We're going to the bus stop. The events of the past day kept flashing brightly in my head. That damned useless checklist, the stupid tournament. Right now I don't want to do a single thing or talk to anyone. I don't even want to start thinking about my current situation. I came to the square and took a seat on the bench while staring at the Genda statue. I don't know how long I was sitting like this, but finally crickets chirping brought me back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh! I got up and blindly walked in a random direction. The bus stop. Somehow, for the second day in a row, I find myself at this place. Maybe subconsciously, I feel that the bus will be waiting for me here to take me back to the real world. Very unlikely. On the other hand, why not? It got dark already. I was just standing there and gazing at the night sky. Astronomy has never attracted me so much as astronautics. It has always been more interesting to look at the pictures of far constellations, nebula, and galaxies made by artists than to try and figure out how to measure angular velocities and masses of stars. But certainly I would be able to find the Great Bear constellation. But if I get lost in snow forests, my only way to find the way out would be that little knowledge about moss growing on the north side of a tree. However, I still don't think that would help me to get out. I was about to head back to the camp when all of a sudden I caught a noise behind the gates. Who is it this time? Near the clubhouse it seemed like somebody was walking down the path to the forest. It was so dark that I could see nothing but a blurred shadow. I wondered who could be out so late at night. A pioneer breaching discipline? Tisk tisk. I followed the mysterious shadow rapidly, but still carefully. It's gonna be Slavia. I was moving from path to path, and after a while I found myself in the depths of the forest, finally losing sight of the stranger. Everything good on this end? Yep, okay. Just making sure it didn't freeze. Maybe I should turn back? The trees parted before me, and a magnificent view of a small forest lake struck my eyes. Oh my god! What are you doing? Where are your clothes? I mean, there are your clothes, but... What? What is this? What are you doing? Dancing like nobody's watching, but like with your shirt undone, I can see your bra a little bit, like... What are you doing? Where are your parents? Well, I mean, I know they're not here, but get your parents! Do your parents know what you're doing? I like this whimsical music, though. It's very nice. Is this what she does every night? Is just go outside and strip? Like, what? She was skipping and fluttering about, letting her neckerchief loose and her shirt fly up in the air. And also be unbuttoned and, you know, out of her skirt and all of that. This whole scene seemed even more fantastic than my own presence in this camp. Slavia looked like a spirit of the forest, or perhaps a nymph. She looked so natural, more like an ancient goddess than a human being. Oh my god! I remembered all the theological theories, which I read some time ago. This reminded me of pantheism, the idea that God is in all that is, everything that we see around. What if it were not the aliens or a time warp, but divine providence that brought me here? Indeed, Slavia mentioned that she loves nature. Why is nature capitalized? So it turns out that even she is an enigma, isn't she? Slavia went into the water. I was ashamed, but I just couldn't take my eyes off her. Oh my god, we're watching her being naked! Silvery moonlight reflected off her wet skin, making Slavia look like an ancient Greek statue. The Venus de Milo, maybe? The scene was so fabulous
It's so fabulous, guys.
that there was no room for carnal lust, only sublime admiration of true beauty. Do we get to see this, or is it like cut out because this is the Steam version? I was simply admiring the perfection of Slavia's form and forgetting everything else. Maybe this isn't hell but heaven? A branch treacherously snapped under my foot. Slavia turned around, but there was no way to recognize me in the darkness of the night. Or at least so it seemed. She rapidly rushed out of the lake, put on her clothes in a hurry, and vanished from sight into the forest. I quietly went after her. What are you doing? Slavia was quietly trailing among the trees, choosing the easiest paths and gracefully avoiding sheer trees, pits, and snags. It was a hard job to keep pace with her. Moreover, I definitely didn't want to be caught. Firstly, peeping is just no good. That's no good. And secondly, in fact, it still remains to be seen what she was doing here. Although it somehow seemed to be innocent enough, it didn't seem to have anything to do with my presence in this world. It was just innocent. It was nothing worth spying on. At last we came out at the square. Slavia stopped and turned around to face me.
Did you think I didn't notice you?
I was a bit confused, but I put on a mask of visible calmness. How long ago?
I'm not sure.
Slavia came closer.
5 minutes ago, maybe.
So, even there at the lake?
What lake are you talking about?
Well, Slavia seemed to be sincerely surprised, so I simply couldn't figure out whether she was pretending that nothing has happened or... Well, never mind. I made up my mind to behave like a gentleman, as gentlemanly as was possible in these circumstances, and said nothing.
All right.
Unexpectedly easily, she agreed.
What a beautiful night.
Slavia took a seat on a bench and looked up at the sky. I guess such nights are common here.
Well, probably.
Why so uncertain?
I don't know. I just got lost in thought.
Think about what? She stared at me like she was looking for something on my face, but then went back to stargazing.
Now and then I fall into such a mood at night. During the day I'm wrapped up into work with no time to relax, while at night it's so quiet here. If it wasn't for the crickets and the night birds, one would feel like being face to face with the universe. For some reason I didn't think of Slavia as someone who would talk about such matters. As for me, it's even too quiet here. Is it?
Oh,
Is it?
yes, really. Anything wrong with that?
Well, all right.
She stood up quickly and fixed her skirt.
It's time to go to bed.
Good night.
She got so angry. Is it? Is it really? Homer!
I don't know why I said that.
Homer! Is it?
I don't know what I'm going off as. I watched her walking away. Our talk might have been about nothing, but it seems to me it had some deep and secret meaning which could appear only here, only next to Slavia. Seems like even in my situation, such moments of peace and serenity are absolutely necessary. They make me feel united with the universe. I'd even say vital, especially now. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not sure how much time I spent sitting there, but after a while I started to feel sleepy. For the first time today. Oh, okay. Oh, which one do I go with for today? Day 3. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry, but I promised Lena. Sorry, maybe later. I gently loosened my sleeve from her grip and headed to the farthest corner of the canteen. Jinya was shouting something in my direction, but I tried to ignore her. Hi, good morning. Having heard the librarian shouting, Lena had been stealing glances at me for a while.
Morning.
Strangely enough, she didn't blush, but smiled instead. Would you mind if I join you? I'll get my meal and be back in no time.
Yes, sure.
Everything fine on this front? Yep, okay. I like how I keep asking that. Like, is everything fine? You enjoying your meal, sir? In a minute, I was already sitting in front of her with a simple set of plates on a tray. Porridge, 2 poached eggs, 4 pieces of wheat bread, a boiled sausage, and a glass of kombucha made of unknown fruits and berries. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end this here. We're gonna get pretty through this pretty, fast, That was a sentence. Probably pretty fast. I don't know. Yeah, we're doing Slavia just so you guys remember. Anyways, that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!